What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lace 'em Up podcast. I'm here with my boy KB. Brother, you know the news is the news cycle is slow when people are out here arguing if Steph Curry has taken over LeBron as this generation's icon. Bro. Like I saw that, bro, and I'm like, so Stephen A is having the same problem we are, eh? Like really, this is a topic of discussion. A guy who made it to the finals 8 times versus Steph Curry. Like, don't get me wrong, Steph Curry generational, super talent. But, you know, LeBron is arguably the greatest of all time in 75 years of players. The only person in the same conversation as him is Michael Jordan. So, I don't know where this Steph Curry argument came from, bro.
They got nothing else to talk about,
bro. It's ridiculous, man. Shit. Yo, what's next, bro? What's next, bro? LaMelo Ball is a greater all-time NBA player than D Wade today. Like, you know, what's the next topic of conversation, bro? Man. But lucky for us, bro, we had a good UFC event last night. We'll get into that. But first off, we always start off with our stars of the week. Mr. KB, I'll let you give yours first.
Yo, bro, I can't even lie to you. When I seen your star and I said, like, that was going to be my star, too.
You can have the same star as me. You can have the same star as me.
Yeah, I can have the same star as me. Like, I'm going to give her flowers when it's due, but I want to give my flowers to Jello because
He
Jello,
played 15 minutes, 14 points?
Exactly, 14 points, 15 minutes. Those are his first minutes ever in the G League ever since they dropped him in there. And they haven't given him minutes ever since the season started, and now he's finally putting up minutes. They're finally putting him on the court, and 15 minutes, 14 points, bro. My guy deserves a spot in the league. That's it, my man Jello. I think at this point they're just not giving Jello a roster spot because they don't want LeVar to be right. But those are just speculations on my end.
I think like the rumor is that like his locker room like vibe and like his team play is like might be the issue, but like yeah, I mean I could see that being a reason, maybe behind the scenes with the teammates and stuff, but his play on the court is definitely shows that he should be getting more minutes, that's for sure. Especially like he looked good summer league, he looked good first games in the G League, or first game in the G League, so. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but I think we'll see him in the league eventually. He's just gonna be like, you know, like he won't be a star. He's gonna be like an extra piece, like either off the bench,
of course, yeah,
like off the bench, or maybe like a starter, but like just a, you know, like
I really just want to see all of them play in the same team. That's all it is, bro. That's all I want.
I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, bro. The way Lonzo's looking posted up in Chicago, bro. Like I can see him being there for a long time.
For a minute.
For a long time. And Melo's not leaving Charlotte. Like that's his team. Like, you know, like that's basically his team forever. Like he could stay there his whole career. I could see it if they can stay competitive. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
And Michael Jeffrey Jordan not letting that kid escape, bro. He's not letting that guy get away, bro. If LaMelo said I want to trade, he's gonna be like, I took that personal. Like, you know, somehow find a way to keep LaMelo in Charlotte.
Yeah.
But yeah, my star of the week, as you already alluded to, is Juliana Pena, bro. It's not many times where someone takes out a GOAT, so you know you gotta give them their flowers. So I say we hop straight into UFC off of that, bro. We'll talk about the Pena fight right away because it's definitely the biggest story out of the night. So, you know, me, KB, our boy Alexi, we were watching the fights last night. It was a pretty good all-around card. I'd say the only fight that wasn't like the most interesting, I'm not gonna lie, we were talking about other things and not even paying attention, was like the Geoff Neal versus I don't know.
That was their names.
Geoff Neal. The only reason I know Geoff Neal is because he fought against like Wonderboy Thompson, but like I don't remember the other guy. But yeah, that fight was the only one. They're smart though. They sandwiched it real nice. They put 2 good fights, a fight that no one cared about, and then like 2 other good fights. So to make people watch the full card, I'll say this is the card where I felt like I got the most bang for my buck. Because usually there's like 2 fights in the night that I don't care about. Tonight there was only 1 fight that I really didn't care about, so yeah. I'd say that's worth it. But
I can't even lie to you, but today I was just chilling by myself, and like I was laughing at the fact that I said, "Yo, blah blah blah, these guys are lucky I took a nap." Today. I was really laughing at that by myself.
Yo, Killian is the most evil guy ever, bro. Like we're in the middle of it, and this guy's just like, yo. These guys are lucky I took a nap today. Like, you know, like, oh man, bro.
I had to, bro.
I mean, thank God too, bro. Because if you didn't take a nap, you would have missed like Pena making history, and then the main fight too. So thank God you took a nap, bro, because that fight was tough to watch. But like I knew it was gonna be a good one.
It was a great card though. Great card. Everything else other than that fight was super entertaining. That Pena fight, whew.
Yo, so
Whew.
you heard me say this before. Alexi was clowning this, but you heard me say this before. I didn't think Pena was gonna win. I'm not claiming that I thought Pena was gonna win. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that Pena is the first, like, of all the Nunes fights I've watched, she's the first one that I believed that she believed she could win. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, if you don't understand what I mean by that, like when I saw like Megan Anderson, which is the last fight we watched, like I didn't believe that she thought she could win. You know what I mean? Like I saw her walking in there and I'm like, you think that you're gonna lose. You're just kind of like hoping you get lucky. Pena, the way she was training and the embeddeds and everything, or like the way she was talking, like I believed her. I'm like, I believe that you think you can win. I believe you. So like, not saying that makes me like, oh, I was on Pena's side the whole time. That's not the card I'm trying to play. But it's like, I would have been more shocked if Megan Anderson beat Amanda Nunes than Juliana Pena beat Amanda Nunes. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm trying to say. So it's still shocking, but like, it's believable because of the way she was moving before the fight, the way she was training too. She was training against the grappling. She was training to be ready for like a fist fight. And honestly, what was sick about Pena is like she smelled blood and she said, F it, bro. Like, my face is, like, you can grind my face to dust, but I'm going to grind yours too. And she just went in there swinging. And you literally saw Amanda Nunes' face change from, like, super serious to be like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Like, I might lose, So, we have a new champion, something that someone never thought was going to happen. And honestly, thank God for the sport. Not saying that I wanted Nunes to lose, but Nunes having such a hold over that belt for so long, and the fact that everybody thought, like, she was never going to be beat.
I mean, she did say that. She said that. She said to herself that she was going to keep that belt forever. So,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But, like, that's the thing. Like, her keeping that belt forever made the division, like, stale, Because it's like, who cares who's coming up through the ranks? Nunes is just going to deal with that, So, like, now that Pena's won, it's kind of like, where do we go from here? There might be some fighters who would have never got a chance versus Nunes that might get a chance versus Pena. I think they're going to run a rematch back. Part of it too is like, I wonder if Nunes, like, she with the now that she has a daughter and things like that, I wonder if like the pressure was starting to like get to her in the sense that she was kind of like, am I really gonna have to do this forever? Like, I don't know if just something that was going through the back of my mind. But
when I looked at it yesterday, like yeah, she did get shook by the way Pena just took her, but I feel like if they were to fight again, Amanda's not gonna give her that much leeway, bro. I feel like next time
it's gonna be a tough one, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those where like you're really gonna feel me this time, Like I don't know. I feel like the next one, you really think they're gonna fight again?
Yeah, they have to. Like, they have to fight again. Okay. Amanda's just held that belt for so long. Like, how are you not gonna give her a rematch? Like, it's just, I don't know if they're gonna do like, if Pena's gonna fight again and then rematch Nunes, or if they're gonna do the rematch immediately. But I think Nunes is not fighting again until she fights Pena a second time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Another, I want to give a quick shout out to Sugar Show, because he just beat the shit out of a guy. I don't even know who he is, but apparently he was a big name and it helped Sugar Show get higher up in the ranks. But like, that fight, quick, easy knockout. Like, that's all I need. So I like, there's not much to talk about, but I just gotta give a shout out to Sugar Show, because every time I watch Sugar Show, it's a good time.
It's a show, man.
It's a show. I don't know about that little celebration at the end where he's like doing this shit and then like he turns around and does the fader, but like, I don't know about that weird like steppy stuff. Like, that stuff is weird, but whatever you gotta do, Sugar Show, bro. Whatever you gotta do, bro.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
And the funny thing is that he was talking shit to Cody Garbrandt, who everybody thought like, oh, Cody's gonna win, and then after they do Sugar Cody, Cody Garbrandt. That little motherfucker, Kai Kara France, bro. His name is hard to say, but I don't know, you're gonna know it today. Kai Kara France, bro. He's from the same team as Izzy. Like, Izzy, Dan Hooker, all like all the New Zealand guys. And he he goes in there. KB was making me laugh before the fight. KB's like, yo, that guy's small. I can hold him like this. And I'm like, yo, he would fuck you up, bro.
Yo, he's 5'4", 125. Yo, he's 5'4", 125. You look at this guy, bro.
It doesn't matter. He's a trained professional. And the way that this guy fucked up Cody Garbrandt, bro, my guy put everything into that punch. Boom. Yo, he sent that punch over. Cody Garbrandt, bro, he was looking at him like, yo. Hold on a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's and he was getting roughed up by a little motherfucker, bro. Like, damn. That guy's smaller than me, bro. Like, even to me, I hold him like this, bro. I hold him like my son. But nah, he would beat the shit out of me, bro. Like, I could rock a baby that guy, bro. But, like, he would still beat the shit out of me. But, yeah, man. Kai Kara France, man. Impressive victory versus Cody Garbrandt. We gotta give him a shout out. That, like, the Sugar Show was impressive. But the Kai Kara France one was really where I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be a card. You know what I mean? This is gonna be a card. Because I know you didn't know who Kai Kara France even Cody Garbrandt was before. But, like, I guess the magic of Cody Garbrandt you will never know. Because his pastimes you didn't see. And I don't think we're gonna see him fighting anything big again after this one. And then, obviously, finally was the main fight. Oliveira versus Poirier, bro. Man, this is the only fight in the UFC where, like, I wish both fighters could have won. I really do. Yeah. I know you were pulling more for Poirier. I was pulling more for Oliveira just because I think Oliveira is, like, can hold that belt for longer. Yeah. But, like, I really wish Poirier could have won, too, because he deserves a belt. I feel bad for him because, like, I don't know where he goes from here unless Oliveira eventually loses the belt and then Poirier can come back and fight the new guy. But now that Oliveira's beat him, like, and a standing rear naked choke too. That's pretty nasty. Like
they fought before, you said, right? And Oliveira won that again. Like that's the second time beating him.
No. That's the first time, I think. I don't know if they fought each other before. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't think they fought each other before. But it doesn't matter. It's the way that he won. You know what I mean? It was decisive. Yeah. It wasn't like Poirier gave him like too much trouble. The first round, I would say, was back and forth. Like he was hitting him with some nasty knees, bro. Nasty knees. Like, Poirier was hitting his punches. He was getting him nice, bro. I remember there was one point where you got real amped up and you're like, finish him. You thought it was done. Yeah. But, like,
Dustin had him,
like, and what does that remind you of, bro? This fight was basically a carbon copy of the Chandler fight. Remember the Chandler fight? Like, where we thought Chandler had him in the first round and then Oliveira came back and won it? Literally, the same thing happened again, bro. Like, so that first round, like, it was looking back and forth. I would say lean maybe a little bit more towards Poirier, but, like, I thought, like, yo, bro, he was getting those, like, Oliveira was getting those overhand elbows in and, like, getting a bunch of knees in. Yo, the worst was when they were on the ground and Oliveira was bashing this guy with elbows, bro. Like, oh, man. Like, man, I've been watching fighting for a long time, but, yo, there's some stuff that just makes my body shiver, bro. Like, and that, bro, imagine being on the ground, on the floor, and somebody just taking their elbow, bam, to your face and doing it again and again and again, bro. Like, hey, Poirier didn't even get knocked out. He stayed there the whole time. But yeah, man, Charles Oliveira, man. Yo, shout out to the favela, bro. Shout out to I love Charles Oliveira, bro. We got the Olive versus the Pear, bro. Like, I didn't mind it at all. It was a good show. But yeah, not much more to say about UFC. Like, Oliveira, I'm excited. I'm happy for him. Like, I'm sad for Poirier. Like, Pena beating Nunes is, like, insane. I'm glad that we got to, like, witness that moment, like, live. Yeah, like, we got to see history live, which is crazy. Sugar Show, bro. I can't wait till this guy climbs up in the ranks and fights, like, for a belt or something one day. Like, as long as he keeps doing what he's doing. Like, bro, that man, those fists are quick. Lightning, bro. But, yeah. Pretty good all-around card. I'd say probably one of the best cards we watched this year. It's pretty up there.
I can't lie to you, but I was on the verge of being like, nah, it's not going to be that serious. I might not want to watch this, but now I'm so happy I actually didn't get to miss that, yo. Yeah. Shout out Mendo, shout out Pena, shout out my man Oliveira, but that motherfucker got passion, bro. Like, even after the fight, the way he was yelling, I don't understand anything this motherfucker said, but the passion behind his words, yo. Shout out the boys.
Yeah, shout out to Oliveira, bro. But yo, let's hop into the Leafs. It's funny, we don't talk about the Leafs when they go on, like, probably the greatest month of hockey that they ever played. Runs, yeah. Like, they just destroyed the month of November. It was easy peasy. But now, after that Winnipeg game, the one that we were literally, like, that KB was watching during the last podcast, actually, That game was such a mess. I think 2 players got injured. Before that, Marner got injured by Muzzin, and then Spezza got suspended for his knee to the head of Neil Pionk, who knee-on-kneed Rasmus Sandin. So right now, we just got Mrazek back yesterday. The game against Chicago where we won 5-4. That game was horrible, by the way. We're lucky to have won that. But they put Mrazek just came back. Dermott's injured. Sandin's injured. Marner's injured. Spezza's suspended. So now we got these guys from the minors in. Rubens on defense, Stevens and Anderson on the 4th line. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, okay, first of all, we can't get too upset about the losses. We're shorthanded. We had a great month. You know, we gotta be patient. But we also gotta be careful because last night we literally won off of a goalie mistake, and we had a 4-goal lead, I think, or something like that.
It was 4-1 or something. Yeah.
We had like a 3 or 4 goal lead, bro, and we almost blew it. So, for Leafs fans, I'm gonna say this. We are not fully healthy right now, and these are big names, bro. We're losing Sandin, Dermott, Marner is huge. Spezza, even though he's old and plays lower down the lineup, you know he's clutch for us. Like,
100%.
you know, we're Wayne Simmons is playing on the first line with Austin Matthews right now. Like, that tells you everything you need to know. I love Wayne Simmons, but he ain't a first liner, bro. You know, so like, I'm gonna say this to Leafs fans, like, relax. We're gonna be okay. Give it some time. Let's see how these guys are playing. We get to get a little look at like some of the guys that are in the development system. See if they're gonna be something one day. Like, who knows, or can even be useful to us now. We'll find out. But yeah, man, like, chill out. We gonna be okay. And yeah, man.
They got lucky yesterday though. They
got so lucky yesterday. Like, yesterday was like. Oh man!
I don't know what the hell that goalie was thinking, but I know he was getting dissed in the locker room. Like, I know.
Bro, he cost them the game single-handedly, bro. Single-handedly cost them the game. Like, actually, bro, he gave them a free open netter to win the game-winning goal, bro. Like, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I just hope they're aware that they're not gonna get as lucky for the next ones, bro. I don't even know who they're facing next, but they gotta.
I think we got a tough month ahead, a tough like couple weeks ahead, I would say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there's not much to like discuss at this point because we haven't gone to like see how they're gonna deal with these injuries for a while. It's only been about a week or so. But like I think we're in for like we're not gonna get last month every month. You know what I mean? That was like ridiculous. I think we lost like 2 games, we were going on a crazy streak. We maybe lost like 2 or 3 games that entire month. It was something stupid like that, bro. Like, that's not gonna happen every month. So
they're about to get lit up on Tuesday. They got Edmonton.
Oof.
They're about to get done on.
That's gonna be tough. Yeah, but like, I mean, I'm watching every Leafs game. It's just that like the thing is, and the reason why, like, me and KB watched all the Leafs games. We're like we're paying attention. It's just that like like last month they're winning all the time. Like, what's really to discuss? They're doing good. Like, we can't come on here every day and be like, hey, they're doing nice. Like, we know it. Now, like, there might be some adversity. There's some things to watch out for. We know that these injuries are happening. We know that the lineup is shorter. Now it's kind of just a point of, hey, man, we're still watching the games. We're hoping that you're keeping an eye on them, too, if you're a Leafs fan. If not, you're aware of the situation. And we got to see kind of, how things are going to play out, how things are going to go. This is a test for them, A true playoff team can handle... Can make it through adversity. You know what I mean? If they can handle these injuries and perform semi-well, like over 500, for while they're dealing with this, like, that's a good sign. It means that, like, in the playoffs, because injuries will happen. We've all seen playoff hockey. It ain't the same as regular season. People get beat up, like, the refs, they say that whistle... They throw that shit somewhere else, bro. That whistle goes away. It doesn't exist, bro. They're whistling with their fingers at this point, like, so, like, we know that's gonna happen. Injuries are gonna happen. Can they deal with it? Can they deal with the injuries and fight through the adversity? That's what we're trying to see. Because let's be honest, none of us give a shit about like the regular season. We want to see playoff performance. Like, if the Leafs lose in the first round again, like, there's gonna be problems. You know what I mean? There's gonna be problems. They might. Like, I might burn this shit right here, I'm capping. I would never do it, but like... Anyways, but let's move on to some NBA though, my brother. We got Dame Dollar. He's made a request, but not the request everyone wants him to make, which is a trade, which we can get into that as well. But he said he wants him some Benjamin, bro.
I don't
He
get
wants
it.
himself a little Simi.
Why? Why?
A little
For what
Simons.
reason? Why? Why do you want Simons for? For what? For what? For what reason?
I mean, I think Ben Simmons would make their team better. Like, all right, I'm not down on Ben Simmons. We've seen last week we were just talking about the Kyrie trade for Ben, and now we're talking about this. It's just that like, I don't think that they have anything that's even worth Ben Simmons.
They would have to give up like CJ McCollum.
Yeah, but like CJ with his lung thing going on right now, like we don't know if he's gonna play again. Like, right? What's going on with him? He's got that health situation.
That's true. That's true. I mean, at the same time, like I feel like it's a good thing for CJ not to be able to get traded at the very moment because like they would pull that. If Dame Dollar says he wants Ben, they will pull that trigger, bro.
Oh, CJ's coming back, bro.
Really?
Yeah, it's saying so he had a collapsed lung.
Hey man, but trade deadline is in February anyways. By then, CJ's gonna be made available to be traded. So they're gonna, if Dame Dollar says he really wants that move, they're gonna pull the plug, and that would be so sad because I don't think Ben Simmons might be making Portland better, but he does not make Portland a title contender. He doesn't make Portland like I don't even know. Nah, I don't even know if he makes Portland a top 6 team in the West. Like, but if that Kyrie trade becomes a thing, now Ben Simmons in Brooklyn die right there. That's die right there. That might be a thing.
So I convinced you on that Ben Simmons to Brooklyn trade.
Once again, I would hate it for Kyrie to play with Joel. I would hate that. Like I would hate that. But for Ben Simmons to play in Brooklyn, that kind of made sense on the long term. That kind of made sense because we don't know if James Harden's going to re-sign. Yeah. Give me Ben Simmons and KD. Ben Simmons and KD can still do some dirt in the East. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, even right now, like at least like having a healthy Ben Simmons in the lineup is better than having a healthy Kyrie Irving on the sideline for at least exactly. Harden's last year. And honestly, Harden might come back if they get Ben Simmons because like the team just becomes better. Like they lack defense and they need it. Like they need it regardless. But I'm lying. I don't think CJ's coming back. It says no timeline. For when he's from a collapsed lung, bro. But yeah, so I don't think that they can't trade CJ because we don't know what's going on with him when he's gonna come back.
I mean, with them new NBA rules, bro, I would not be surprised if they still traded him even though he was not.
Yeah, but like, why would they want like you're saying? You think Philly would take an injured CJ for Ben?
I don't think they would, but like I've seen. Wait, bro. In the past, I always thought that if a player was not available or was injured, you're not allowed to trade him. And then ever since we saw that Karis LeVert trade, I was like, wait, what is this? Karis LeVert was not available to play, nor could he play, and they still traded him.
But let's say you were allowed to trade an injured player. Like, why would they take the risk on an unhealthy CJ? You know what I'm saying? Do you think they would do it? Would they just be like, we're so tired of dealing with Ben Simmons. At least, like, CJ, we know he's a good player. Hopefully he gets healthy and we'll take that.
I'd rather no. I don't think.
I'd hold on to Simmons, like.
Yeah, exactly. And I think if they have the chance to get rid of Simmons for Kyrie, I'd rather take Kyrie than CJ. But once again, I would not like to see Kyrie and Joel in the same team.
You don't think they would work together?
I don't know whether or not they would work. It's more of like if they do work, that could be really deadly.
Nasty.
That could be really nasty.
So you don't want Philly to do good then? Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely not. What the hell, Philly?
Why are you hating on Philly, bro?
Bro, I like JoJo, but I don't want JoJo to get anything to Philly. I think
so. You don't like JoJo then?
No. I think JoJo should have been gone to like Miami a long time ago, or like should have been gone with Jimmy when it was time to. When Jimmy was in Philly, like that team worked. Like they were a playoff team. They were a contender. They could do something in the East. You know what I mean?
If they didn't meet Kawhi Leonard, bro, like that they might have won a chip that year. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Honest. But the claw was in full place.
You put a rest of them all, bro. That shot too. As it's the best shot I've ever seen live. watching a basketball game in my entire life. But it was a lucky shot. You know what I mean? Like 9 times out of 10, that probably don't go in. So I know they were pissed, bro. Like they were pissed. They must have been, bro.
Imagine losing your whole season on that shot, bro.
I know, man. That's tough. But that's sports, and that's why we love that shit, bro. Like those are the moments. Those are the moments we're waiting for, man. But yeah, man. I don't know. Like Lillard wants Ben. Like, what are you giving? You're right. CJ's pretty much the only piece, but he's injured. Like, what's their next best piece? Powell?
Yeah, probably Norm or Nurkic. Something like that.
Nurkic is injured all the time too, and Philly has Drummond and Joel, so I don't see why they would want Nurkic. Like, I guess Powell would be the next piece, but then like, are you gonna take minutes away from, your young guys for Norm Powell? Like, and how much better does he make your team? Like it's just a weird. I don't see how it works.
It's weird. It's very weird, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, I feel like we're not going to see Ben Simmons nor Kyrie this season, or the only time we're going to see them is if the fans are crazy enough to vote both of them in the All-Star game just so we can see them at least once.
Would be fun. That would be dope. I don't think the fans would do that, though.
I want to see Kyrie hoop, bro. I don't care for Ben Simmons, but I want to see Kyrie hoop.
I want to see Kyrie hoop, too.
Yeah, so like, I don't know, man. But Ben Simmons, I don't know. Portland? For CJ, bro? Nah.
Even for CJ right now, unhealthy, like it just doesn't make sense. Like if I'm the Sixers, like I don't know why I do that. Unless I think like CJ is gonna come back before the playoffs, and I'll have him for the playoffs. But even then, like I need to get like a good like 15 games to like make sure he fits into the scheme before I enter the playoffs. But
I feel so bad for Philly, bro. They had the potential to make something happen, but Ben Simmons wanted to be John McQueen. Benjamin.
Bro, Philly fans hate that guy. I know they hate that guy, bro.
I feel so bad for him because if he does get traded and he ever comes back to Philly to play one game,
he's slapping them, bro. Slapping them. My guy's probably gonna hit 5 threes in the game, bro. My guy's gonna break Klay Thompson's 3-point record against the Sixers, bro.
Oh man, shout out Benjamin, bro. You and your antics.
My guy hasn't played a game, said a word, and he's in the news cycle every day, bro. Like
How does he do it?
Every week we talk about Ben Simmons, bro. Like, damn, bro. Shit. Ah, damn it. Some way, somehow. I guess it's just because like he's like probably the best trade piece on the market right now, other than Kyrie. But I feel like he fits into a lot of teams better than Kyrie would, just because he's big, defensive. Like.
Yeah, but once again, like I do, like when I said that before, like I think they had an amazing potential, especially defensively, because having Ben Simmons and Tybalt on the same team, your perimeter is like it's well defended, it's well guarded. So I don't know why he was not willing to at least try again this season. Like I know they bashed him last season. I get that, but you did mess up, bro. You were afraid to get to the free throw line. You were afraid to take shots. Like own your shit.
I mean,
but now if
I'm Ben, what I'm doing is exactly that. Like I'm playing games, but I'm saying like, yo, I'm gonna play like the first like 30 games of the season. If I'm not traded by the end of that, then then I would start doing what he's doing right now. Kind of like what James Harden did, right? Like, but I would at least play like the first few games, like show out. Put up shots, like even if I'm missing, I'm putting up shots, like you know what I mean, just to be like, hey, you guys want shots? I'm gonna shoot. They're not gonna be good shots and they're not gonna go in, but I'm gonna shoot because that's what you guys want me to do.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say, no matter what, trade me. That's it.
I hope he's working on his game, bro. I really hope he's working on his game. Like, we're not seeing you on prime television. We're not seeing you on national TV, bro. I swear the next time I see Ben Simmons, if his game is the exact same, if I don't see no confidence in his game, bro, I'm going to be pissed.
If Ben Simmons went to a team like the Nets where James Harden and Kevin Durant take all the shine away from him, I think that he'd be much more comfortable, because... Oh man, excuse me. Because with Philly, I feel like until the last season, I feel like most people were putting Ben as like the number one over Joel, and then Joel like basically was out here playing like an MVP, and he took over the team. But for a while, like it felt like Sixers front office, the fans, everything was leaning towards Ben Simmons being the main guy. They were building the team around Ben, and Joel was just the other star that they had with them, and then.
They messed up on that one.
Yeah, even the way Ben was hyped up too. Like Joel was like hyped, but like Ben was out here like people were saying he's the like could be the next LeBron and stuff. You know what I mean? So like,
but that's exactly why the expectations were so high that like he felt like the expectation was so high, and we as like a fan base just felt like he just disappointed the just world of basketball. Like how can he?
I mean, he kind of did.
But it's like
I wasn't expecting LeBron, but I expected better than what we've been getting from him. You know what I'm saying?
100%, yeah, 100%.
I never expected LeBron from Ben Simmons, but like shit, boy, it's been like 3 seasons. You don't have a shot yet. Like, come on, man. Like, what? You're a point guard. Like.
And then you got motherfuckers like Lonzo that just fixed their whole mechanics just to shoot the ball.
Bro, you got guys like Blake Griffin learning how to shoot out of nowhere, bro. Like, bro, Giannis Antetokounmpo is shooting shots. He's taking threes. He's a better 3-point shooter than fucking Ben Simmons, man. Come on, bro. Like, there's no excuse. I don't care what you say, bro. Like, I know you haven't been working on your game, bro. Like, I know you. All you did during the summer was just stay fit. Like, you didn't practice what you were supposed to get good at, like, which is shooting the three. Like, if I'm Ben Simmons, every time I get in the gym, I'm shooting threes every day. Yeah. No practicing dunks, because we know you could do that. No practicing layups. No practicing handles. No practicing nothing. Threes every day. Every single day. 5 times a week, 24/7. Like, bro.
Everyone's been comparing him to like the players that have improved like their shots and shit like that, and it is true, bro. Like guys like Lonzo, Ja, like their percentage in 3-point shooting over the last few years, they got better. So the fact that Ben Simmons not even able to be confident not to take a shot is just sad. But once again, like we'll see.
Lethal Shooter needs to give my man a call, bro.
No cap, bro. Like
who worked with Lonzo on his shot? Was it Lethal?
No. Lonzo has a whole team behind his thing. He has Demo and he has Brickley. He has a few like.
Oh, it's probably Brickley. Yeah.
Yeah, like he has.
Brickley's been training bear guys too, right?
Yeah, Brickley got in this, bro. In 2013, Brickley was literally just a regular like assistant coach, not even assistant coach, just a backup coach for like the New York Knicks. And then he had an amazing relationship with Melo, and then now his business just moved up. He just started coaching here and there, and it's like now he's an elite coach, and it's like, damn, that's crazy. But nah, Brickley's sick, yo. Brickley's putting.
He was a player though at some point, right?
I think he only played up to university.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure. I don't think he played in the league like that.
He played like D1.
Yeah, I think he played D1, and then after that he got injured, and then he stopped everything. Like he just dropped out, and then he just ended up getting a coaching job with his old coach out there, I think, and then that's when he just moved up with like the coaching world and shit. Brickley's a sick guy, yo. He's a sick guy.
Anyways, brother, I'm feeling like we need some juice next week, bro. We need some juice, bro. We squeezing that lemon. that lemon. I feel like I've been squeezing the same that Ben Simmons lemon for 2 months, bro. Like, we need some juice next week, but we're never gonna resort to these stupid headlines like Stephen A. Curry being the icon of this generation. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I love Steph Curry. I probably like Steph Curry more than I like LeBron, but I'm not an idiot. Like, I'm gonna... imagine if I brought the topic up for like a podbait. I was thinking about it. I'm like, podbait, but I know me and KB are gonna agree. I can't come out here and pretend to be like, but wait a minute, bro. Steph Curry can shoot the 3. Alright, LeBron's been to the playoffs 8 times in a row. Like... now what? Okay, sorry. I give up.
Bro,
but,
no.
But anyways, man. Hopefully next week we'll see. Wait, what is it right now? It's the 11th. So we're 2 episodes away from like the Christmas time. So
Christmas special.
Yeah, the Christmas special. For then, like, I don't know if it's gonna be too much of sports stuff. We might be messing around, having some more fun. It's Christmas time. Might have to bring some
That's
what I'm thinking. You read my mind.
Yes, sir.
Might have to get a little Christmas wavy on here. I wish I had an ugly Christmas sweater. I don't have any like Christmas outfits, but I might make an effort to wear red or something, like red and green or something. But anyways, we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate y'all. Take it easy.
Peace.